Hey everybody, Forensic Psych back again. This is going to be episode, I believe, 17. And I think where we left off, we had just finished with a bunch of upgrades to our first real base here. And I'm thinking now would be a good time to maybe go over and see if we can get into the tool store that's over there. 1,500 hours. I think it's worth a shot. Food, guns, tool store. So it's one block over. Alright. We went a pretty long way towards making sure that there were no zombies around when we came through here the first time. And the game, it does have a memory for that. I know that if you clear an area out well enough, that it's supposed to stay cleared out. However, it will respawn random zombies. So the chances that I get over and see nothing between here and the tool store is pretty slim. But I think by the same theory, the idea that we get over there and see not a whole lot is probably pretty decent. I think we'll meet with minimal resistance. So one of my subscribers had mentioned I should talk about fires and forges, heat, a little bit more. Hi there. I see what that is. Anyway, so heat in the game, one of the things, if you're new to the game, that you probably wouldn't know is fires will attract zombies. I think I may have discussed earlier on about the heat map. When they talk about heat and heat map in the game, they're not necessarily talking about the amount of heat in the map. It's more of a, it goes back to a military term, and they're talking about heat map is in the amount of activity going on within a given area. So the more wood you chop, the more construction you do, the more zombies you kill, the more bodies you have laying around, the more heat you have in your general area. And if you're running a furnace at the same time as a camp stove, tools. Okay. If you're running a furnace at the same time as you're running a camp stove, chances are very good that you're going to pull in a screamer. And when she sees you, she will scream and call in a small horde of like 4 to 6. And that small horde has a chance of containing another screamer. And if that one sees you, they will likewise call in a horde. So it behooves you, especially at low levels, if you're trying to keep away from hordes, you know, if you don't really have the wherewithal to defend yourself yet, it behooves you to not run your forge and your cook stove at the same time, your campfire at the same time. Kind of listening here. Doesn't sound like there's a lot of activity. Looks like we should be able to clear this area out. All right. So I decided to get rid of the nails there because you can always make nails pretty easily. Oh man, tool and die kit is very good. Repair kit is very nice also. I wish that, frankly, I wish I had been calipers. but I'm not going to turn my nose down at the tool and die kit. At some point I will come back and probably take that door apart. At this point I'm more interested in getting in and out fairly quickly. Although I would like to have the metal from the door. Okay, splints we can make. I don't know if it's part of the 7.2 upgrade or not. I'm sorry, the 14.7 upgrade rather. It seems brighter in here. Like maybe they fixed some of the in-game lighting. Well, it went from really good to really frickin' mediocre pretty quick. Alright. I think we will head back because we're full anyway. I don't know. You guys probably can't hear it in the video as loud as I can through my headset, but the frogs and the water lapping and all of that is just super distracting. I really like the police station and would have liked to have stayed there. Oh, that silence is so much better. I would like to, I'd like to also show you guys, let me do this. I hate that. Alright, so anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. Good spot for it here. Well, right out here on the road. Supposed to be a how to survive your first day, how to survive your first week tutorial. And we have 5 or 10 minutes left. So I want to show you a quick first night base. Alright, so you spawn out in the wilderness, you've got no fort, you manage to make your axe. Here's something that you can throw together for your first night that will help you get through quite easily. So you've got, what, between 35 and 40 frames. So your output of wood is fairly minimal. When you get in here, you make a door and put it across here. You upgrade all of these frames. You don't necessarily have to upgrade these ones, but the outside frames you upgrade to at least first level wood. You put a campfire right here. You put your sleeping bag right here. If you want to, you put a chest and hang it on the wall right there. You can climb up here, and they can't jump up on top because it's 2 blocks tall. And then you chop down a few more trees, and you lay spikes going all the way around the perimeter. Upgrade the door as far as you can, and you've got your spikes running across the front with a gap for the door. You could also put spikes in front of the door, and then just chop them out in the morning when you're ready to go. But you come out a couple of rows so that you'll be able to get out, and you put a row of spikes across in front, so you've got a gap to come out, get past the spikes that are here, and then move out to get out and away. From up here, you could make this 3 blocks tall if you wanted to, if you felt like you wanted that extra little bit of distance between you and them. But you can walk all the way around. If you do make it 3 blocks tall, you can put a bridge going across this so you don't have to jump it. There you have it. A little first night base that works pretty well. I've used it a lot, actually. If you're just worried about making sure that you're okay for your first night, you don't even have to upgrade it. You could just keep it as frames and pick it up in the morning. You could upgrade it if you hear them coming. I don't know. It's always worked for me. I just thought I would share that with you, particularly because it's supposed to be a tutorial learning series. So now I have to go up and split my leg. I think I have some time. I can clear out a little bit around the base. I think, yeah, probably. I think most of this gravel area out here is going to get spikes laid down. for the day 7 horde, I usually use the smaller spikes, not the wood log spikes. I think for the day 7 horde, usually about 3 rows of spikes should be sufficient. Our miscellaneous crafting just went up there, so reinforcement for our rule of always be crafting. I think probably for the nighttime hours, you know, my zombies are set to not run. You know, for me that's a personal preference. I think I wouldn't say I'm a zombie fanatic, but I would say that you know, typically in the old-fashioned movies and stuff, your zombies didn't just start running at night. They were all either runners or shamblers, and I prefer to have them stay the same whether they're running or shambling. I think if they were going to run, it would be during the day when the sunlight was warming them. For me, that's just personal preference. It's the way I prefer the game. So, you know, that's the beauty of this. Play it the way you want. And I think that, I think we're going to leave it there as an episode. I got to show you that little first night base. I'm going to finish chopping this stuff and clearing the grass so that we can spike tomorrow. I think that tonight I will probably, because I don't have to worry about them running, I think I will probably go out and I think I'll go out and chop down some trees along the lake shore. I don't think we'll have to worry about dogs necessarily, which would really be the only thing I was worried about at night. Everything else is going to be no worse than during the day. So, alright, I think that's going to call it done for an episode for us. I'm going to leave it here and probably go pick up some wood, make some spikes overnight, and then tomorrow we'll lay those down, see what we can do about fortifying the outside of the base a little bit, upgrade some holes like that one to concrete, and I think that's about it. I'm going to call this one an episode. So thanks everybody for coming to watch. This is 4 and 6 signing out, and if you like what you're seeing, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe and you'll get notifications. And I didn't fall and break my leg again. Tell your friends. Have them come on over, check the place out. Start some conversations down in the list below. Tell me what you want to see, what you're not enjoying seeing. Give me ideas for other series. Check out my other series. I've got a role-playing series and a creative build series too. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks everybody. We'll talk to you later.